Yewa, daalụkwanụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ka anyị jiri egwu anyị wee bido, maka na anyị nwere egwu special song. Rising sun. Greetings from here. Afọ Igbo na-achọghị Biafra arụkọ bụrụ ya maka na ọ karịa mma na ọ nwụrụ anwụ. Afọ Igbo na-achọghị Biafra arụkọ bụrụ ya karịa mma na ọ nwụrụ anwụ. Afọ Igbo na-achọghị Biafra arụkọ bụrụ ya maka na ọ karịa mma na ọ nwụrụ anwụ. Nwafọ Igbo na-achọghị Biafra arụkọ bụrụ ya karịa mma na ọ nwụrụ anwụ. Dịka dinta chere ọhịa nke na-ebughị ebe ya, ọkụ ịma na dịka dinta chere ọhịa nke na-ebughị ebe ya, oge ahụ chiri ya ọsọ ka o jiri mata ọgbaghị etiti ndụ na ọnwụ. Oge ahụ chiri ya ọsọ ka o jiri mata na ọgbaghị etiti ndụ na ọnwụ. Damasịkwana maka n'ihi na isiri ike ka iwere isi gị lụwa asabụ. Eze oyi ma nwakwana nwa isi n'ihi na ị mara mma ka ijiri ndụ gị dube ego. Ọ bụ nke a ga-eme ka iwe nke eze ndị ọrụ ndụ enweghị udo, ndụ enweghị mgbọrọgwụ, ọnwụ ike na-achụ ha ọsọ. Karagold, greetings from here. Ndụ enweghị mgbọrọgwụ, ọnwụ ike na-achụ ha ọsọ. Alusi Bibi, Obibi, greetings from here. Hello? Mama, good evening. Mama, I'm on a live program. I'm not checking for a chicken. Ọtụtụ ndị ga-anọ n'ụlọ. I have a caller, sorry, Biafrans. Sorry, Biafrans. Obiomo Korea. Greetings from here. Paul Ozo. I think the voice is coming out now. Francesca Ugoji. I cite you. Nwafọ Igbo na-achọghị Biafra arụkọ bụrụ ya maka na ọ karịa mma na ọ nwụrụ anwụ. Nwanne ya nara Biafra, bịa nara ya. Karagold, somebody dey jealous you. It's better na only you I sabi. Francesca, sabi. Achụzie Nzọgụ. Ụwa niile bịa n'ụmụ Biafra. onye fụlụ ọnọdụ Igbo wee nyezi anyị maazị Nnamdi Kanu dike. Gị na ebi gị na obodo ekwelugono. Kenny Blessed Amechi Anslet akara aka m si na Chukwu na bụrụ Victoria Nwankwọ. Ndụ m si na Chukwu, akara aka m si na Chukwu na bụrụ Victoria Nwankwọ. Afọ m mụrụ ugo, nne m bịa kene na mkpụrụ ikoro wee bugo. Mami m bịa kene, nne m bịa kene na mkpụrụ ikoro wee bugo. Nneọma lawala Chukwu kwere anyị na nkwa. Ka anyị dobilonie na oge adịrọ obodo ọma. Daalụnụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị, ekene m nwoke kene nwanyị wee sinye mmalụ anyị niile mma n'ebe ọ bụ na anyị si wee na-ege anyị n'ụbọchị nke tata. Asị m anyị ga-adị ka echi maka na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Anyị ga-adị ka isi mmiri maka na isi mmiri ada ata ata. Asị m ka onye chiri onye azụ elu, mmiri ata na mazụ anwụ na. Abịago m n'ụbọchị nke tata ka m preachie that gospel truth of Chukwu Okike Abiama. That is what I have come to preach. And like you all know, whenever I made a post on my Biafra Unity page, I see some people, whether I will call them P2B's fans or all those things. My brother, when you read the name of the page right, Biafra Unity, not Igbo Unity, not P2B Unity, not P2B campaigner, not Igbo presidency, not Igbo PVC, not Igbo anything. That page from the beginning, if you have been following me, I have never one day promoted anything one Nigeria. So for those of you who will just come across any page and follow, before you follow any page, try to know the activities, what that page stands for. My page, Biafra Unity, stands for anything that has to do with IPOB, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, Restoration of Biafra, DOS. Anyone that goes against these people, that page will attack the person. If you like, have 1 million followers. It's none of my business. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. So, for those of you who are in this Biafra Unity and you think I will be posting the Igbo presidency that is dead on arrival, or I will be posting the useless PVC that stand poverty verification card. Imagine here PVC. I don't entertain that. I stand for Biafra and nothing again. It's either Biafra or Biafra. It's either Biafra or Biafra referendum. I don't stand for any other thing. So if you want to P2B, who is a murderer, to be preached or to be promoted, one go to P2B's page and do that. This is my page. I determine what I do and what I don't do. You cannot tell me what to post and what not to post. P2B cannot give us Biafra, and P2B cannot win presidency. P2B can never rule Nigeria. P2B can never be president until he dies. Go and write it somewhere. So, and the person like me, I don't waste my vote. I don't waste my support. I don't waste my time. I don't waste my energy on something that I know that is not real. Igbo presidency is not real. It's fake. It's artificial. Igbo can only be a president in a dream, not in a reality. In a reality, Igbo man can never smell a Aso Rock. Go and tell P2B that the only Aso Rock he can smell is to go and greet Atiku or to go and greet Buhari. That is the only Aso Rock he can smell. So my page is not for P2B. and he can never be for Peter Obi. My page is against Peter Obi. My page is against PVC. My page is against anything election. My page is against anything Igbo presidency. My page is against anything campaign. My page is against anything that has to do with one Nigeria. My page is against it. So if you are not comfortable with it, that is not the issue why I am here. But let me go straight. This evening, like you all know me, I am MAP Ezoku Bondo Kembo Nambo in Biafra land. MAP Ezoku Bondo 1 in Biafra land. I have come this evening to do justice to Gumi of Iduu, because Gumi of Iduu have come out again for a new strategy that he will use to scam his gullible followers. And when in this video, Gumi of Iduu, because like I always promise you, I promise him, I will never judge him with them say or they say or hearsay. I will always judge him with what comes out from his mouth. And this evening, I have come to judge him again, to open the eyes of Biafrans, to know how Gumi of Iduu is looking at them. Well, if I tell you how Gumi described his own followers, he described his own followers as a people that has no brain. As, oh my God, I will not say it with my mouth because I will play the video. But before I go there, let us bring the new Delilah, who Gumi of Iduu is using to propagate the new account they want to use to scam Biafra. And before I bring this video, there is a word I want to ask you. Do anyone have any right to open any account without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu authorization? That is the number one question I want to ask you. If the answer is yes, then tell me, why is Gumi of Iduu telling you that the Umeri account is the only account that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have approved? Now, where did the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu approve the new account? I want to bring Chimpanzee Azuka to the board so that she will open your eyes. Then after I play her video finish, we will now analyze that video, and I will bring the Gumi of Iduu, where he described his followers, the reason why they opened this account, because he really knows his followers. He knows his followers more than his followers know themselves. And he have calculated his followers, knows that his followers cannot think on their own. He knows that his followers don't have brain. He said it with his own mouth. So if you are following Simon Ekpa, if you are following Gumi of Iduu, just relax. You will see how he described you, especially those in Biafra land, those that Gumi of Iduu is sending to go and die. He knows that the reason why he is sending you to go and die is because you don't have brain on your own. Let's bring the Chimpanzee Azuka.
First people. We are the Umadas who are called.
Listen and listen attentively. Remember, last time this group of idiotic, useless women that organized themselves, led by Nwada Gumi of Iduu, they told you that they have gathered every evidence. They have gathered everything. That Nelly told our leader they will bring the evidence. We have been waiting patiently for us to see how Nelly sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without Simon Ekpa involving on it. We have been waiting how Nelly sold our leader without Gumi of Iduu, with Umuadaka not involving in the selling and the betraying of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know what? Because they know that any proof or any evidence they will bring against Nelly, all of them are involved. So at this point, they now choose to abandon the evidence. The question now, I want any autopilot who is listening. I will not block you if you like. Curse your father, curse your ancestors. I will not block you because I want you to be here and see how Simon describe you, especially this Amaremewane Ama, which is bearing the name of one animal in the bush. I want you to be here so that you will see how Simon describe you after this video. Listen.
We are the Umadas who are on a mission, and that mission is to restore Biafra. That mission is to make sure that everything that is needed for the restoration of Biafra and the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is achieved. Last time we told you that every truth will be made available to you,
yes,
as they are discovered.
The truth, you told us that it will be made available to us, like Biafrans all over the world and lovers of freedom. Is it not how Nelly sold our leader is the truth they talk about? Which make them to release the full option of Nelly to the public, promising that they will come with other evidence who are those who are involved in the betraying of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, promising to come with the names of those who are under a spell of Nelly Ofegbu. Remember that this idiotic, useless woman mentioned that Simon Ekpa was under a spell of Nelly Ofegbu. What is it called? Calabar Bobrisky is under the spell of Nelly Ofegbu. She herself was under the spell of Nelly Ofegbu, and her husband is also under the spell of Nelly Ofegbu, with the whole both the other rabbit called Paul Onwibiko and his wife were under a spell, but they were unable to mention one DOS name. Remember, any name of a DOS who are under a spell, and they told you that they will come with every evidence, everything that they need to prove to you that Nelly sold our leader. But guess what? After they cross-check the whole evidence, after much editing and editing, after much removing and removing, they cannot be able to present one single evidence which will not indicate that all of them participated, took part in betraying and the selling of Onyendu. Guess what they did? They now abandoned the evidence. They went for opening of a new account. Listen to this person. And all these things, the person, the brain behind all this thing you are seeing here is Gumi of Iduu, the leader of women. I have never seen a place where a man is becoming a woman leader. I have never seen in my life where a man is now a woman leader in a land where there is so many men. And the Gumi of Iduu have turned himself to become a woman leader. Listen.
After careful investigations and analysis, we discovered that Umeri account is no longer in existence. Umeri account, I repeat, Umeri account is no longer in existence. And every effort to call Madam Oyibo for accountability proved abortive. It was also...
Let me pause it here. According to this useless group, because as from now, I don't regard them as a human being, to be honest speaking. I don't regard these animals as a human being. I see them now as an animals who are shameless and useless. Now, if this idiotic human being, this pig that is in my camera now, can come out at this stage to tell us that they have investigated that Umeri account is no longer in existence, the question you should be asking them is, who closed the Umeri account? What did the Chike Dosiem announce on Radio Biafra? Did the Chike Dosiem not announce that Umeri account have been closed? Why do they continue to be using that account and be scamming the Biafrans and the lovers of freedom? Why do they continue doing that? Why? Did you ask them that question? And not only that, when the other group called the Ndidiamaka and the Rosemary and the Latina, when they raised alarm that Madam Oyibo and the Simon Ekpa with Nelly Ofegbu have diverted $747,000. Why didn't them come out to make this statement? When Latina and the Williams, Ndidiamaka William and the Rosemary, when they raised alarm and they called for accountability, at that point, why did these women come out to support Nelly And they call those and the Amaka and all those people every manner of name. Why? I am asking you. You think you are smart? You can say something. Internet did not forget. We are in a computer age now, where anything you are saying are being documented. When you were fighting in the Amaka and William for calling for this very account for the people who are signatory to this account to come and make audit about the account, what did you, Azuka, said? You said that they are no longer for asking for accountability. Ndidamaka and Latina, with Rosemary and the rest of them, are no longer part and parcel of your scamming account. Is that not what you said? That is what you said. Now, what makes what is it called? The other man, Ajas, why is no longer part of your autopilot? Is it not because of the same scam? Now, listen, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Listen what the new dimension these people are bringing out. Listen.
In that course of that mission, that we demanded for transparency and accountability, and nothing was done. And in the course of the mission, equally, we discovered that the 4 women that were into in that account, who are signatories to the account, were equally removed. So
now you say that the 4 women who are signatory to that account were equally removed. Was Latina not among the people who are signatory to that account? When Latina was removed, did she raise alarm or not? She raised alarm. What did you people do? Because you are enjoying Nellies and scamming people, and you are receiving salary. All of you ganged up and chased them away, knowing fully well that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have closed this account. And dear friends, I want to ask you, the question I want to ask this bastard here is this: who authorized them to open new account, and on what name, and who are the people signatory to the new account? Listen.
It was highly disturbing. It was disheartening, because we know what it is. It means that a section of individuals or 1 or 2 people have been holding hostage of what we have to take care of our gallant men and women out there. That is why there has never been even distribution of resources, even though people have been contributing their money. And we find out that some men on the ground are equally reporting to us that most of the things that they needed are not given, because maybe 1 or 2 people are there to siphon or to add.
Biafrans, I want you to pay attention at this point. Pay very, very attention, good attention, listen attentively, because there is a real secret you will hear here now. And that secret, the brain behind that secret you will hear here is Gumi of Iduu. How they will be giving some people money and they will not be giving some people money. You will be forced to ask, who are the people receiving the money and who are the people not receiving the money? Pay attention, because this evening broadcast expose is not for children. If you are not matured in your brain, you will be here typing rubbish in comment section. You will not understand anything, especially those Umugumi who he have described as a brainless human beings. I will bring the video, but I want you to pay attention.
Distribute the money to those who they like and those who they don't like. I mean, and deny to those who they don't like.
Did you hear that? Did you?
To those who they don't like.
Let me replay it again.
To those who they like and those who they don't like. I mean, and distribute the money to those who they like and those who they don't like. I mean, and deny to those who they don't like. So,
did you hear that? Even the ones they will send, they will now distribute it to the ones they like, and the ones who they don't like, they don't give them any money. Now, let me tell you, and when you hear that their people are dying every day, The question you will ask them is this: who is distributing the money? Who is distributing the money? This bunch of fools, bunch of criminals, led by Gumi of Iduu. This idiot woman said that her husband is a soldier, right? Why can't her husband be in war front? Why can't her husband, who is a soldier, be with ESN as a military man? And do you know why? He called men that even senior her by age, her children. Listen.
Those are the things we've been able to find out. And we start asking, why? And we only want to tell you guys that it's not our job, okay, to tell you, or because there are a lot of things that have been going on, it's not our job to blame those who have, gone into this kind of stuff, or those people who are doing this, because we know in our continuous efforts to make sure.
Do you hear that? It's not their job to bring those people who they give money and they use the money to do a wantilo. It's not their job to bring them back. And it's not their job to talk about it. But it's their job to scam people. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to understand something. All these things they are telling you here now is for you not to ask them for accountability. The question you will ask yourself now is this. Since Simon is in charge of the website, Nelly and her sister or her wife, whatever, is in charge of who made the account. Now, the question I want to ask you, who will now give the account, the total amount generated by through the website and the total amount put in Umueri account? Who will give you that very account? Who will make that audit? Because at this point, all the money have entered voicemail. The Madam Azuka now will now be telling you that the money is in Umueri account. The Gumi will be telling you the money is in Umueri account. All this Umuadaka will be telling you that the money is in Umueri account. When you confront Madam Oyibo and Mazineli Ofewu, they will now tell you that the whole money we are in the website, that they did not transfer the money from the website. Now, you cannot hold any person accountable. You cannot hold any person responsible for anything, mismanagement of this fund. How they mismanage the fund. You can never hold any person because that is the game they are playing. They know that Onyendi is about to come out. Now, they have squandered the whole money in Umueri accounts. They have squandered the whole money they scam from different people. They have squandered it. Now, they are now telling you, you cannot hold any person. Nelly is nowhere to be found. Umueri account is closed, this and that. All this because they believe that you don't have brain. Now, listen to this
that our children on ground are taken care of.
Their children. Did you hear that? Their children are being taken care of. Which means ESN men that has some people that are 40, 50 years is this woman's children. Did you hear what this woman opened her mouth to call gallant men? But guess what? Those people that she called her children are not ESN. So they are her children. Ngwa, Umu Azuka. Come and listen to Namama. Umu Azuka that is inside the bush. Come and listen to Unamama. Unamama they call Una children. Because all of you reason like a kindagati. All of you think from your anus. All of you don't reason. This one is not an insult. Don't worry. Let me, in fact, I think I will bring the Gumi of Iduu on. Let me play this one first.
Our ESN are taken care of, and the restoration of Biafra is achieved. We're able to, create a new account.
You hear that?
That account is still in process.
Asemolo line. Did you hear that? They were able to create a new account. The question now is, who sanctioned the new account they created? Who authorized the account they created? Did the account come from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Did the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu aware of the new account they are creating? How did they create the account? Who give them the go ahead? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still alive. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not dead. But these people have assumed that Mazi is no longer alive. These people have assumed that Mazi is dead. They are now the chief makers, the lawmakers, and the law interpreters. And the chief pornography man cannot, none of his followers can ask questions because he knows that even his followers cannot think about themselves. That is how he described them. Now, dear friends, what you are seeing here now is the reality. The whole money you people have donated before, all of them are the gumi. You cannot give account. You cannot give account. The question I'm asking you now is this: who sanctioned this new account? Can you create any account without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu authorizing you? So they are now telling you that Mazi is nobody. They are telling you that Mazi cannot give them order. They can do anything. The question now is, who appoints the person who these people are making the who is in charge of their what is it called, of the account? Pachij, if you comment one more about PVC here, I will block your Nash. I will block your destiny. I will block your career. One more comment from you. Just talk PVC, I will block you. Because that PVC will kill you there. You are also. Now listen.
Of course, our website is recovered. And that is why we are calling all well-meaning Biafrans, to continue doing what you're doing and then come for the next explosive and the most greatest fundraising we are calling for on the 28th, on the 18th of this month. That is next tomorrow. To come and donate to ESN.
Did you hear that?
Because we've been able to find out that a lot of men and women on ground don't.
Go and donate to account you know nothing about. Go and donate. After donating, another person will just seize the money, and that is final. Who will you now hold responsible for the Umeri account? Who will you now hold? Nobody. Did you see that? Now they are creating accounts in the name of Gumi of Iduu. They are appointing themselves. You give them. Now let me remove this chimpanzee here and bring how Gumi of Iduu describe his useless followers. It's very, very amazing. Listen, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. I am MAP.
The guidance of some of them at home.
Listen.
Listen
to hear how Simon described his follower. Simon said that he made himself the guardian of all their useless autopiloters. Listen, let me start it afresh.
Made ourselves the guidance of some of them at home.
Yes.
Some of you that cannot think like a human being again, we have taken the responsibility of your guardianship.
Are you hearing that?
That is what it is. We see that you have lost every legitimacy to make decisions for yourself. That is why we decide that you sit at home, because it is one of the ways to liberate yourself from this slavery. You can't do it yourself.
Did you hear that?
You cannot just wake up tomorrow and say, okay, let us protest to sit at home. You can't. You don't have that brain. Your brain is no longer functional in Nigeria.
Are you hearing it? The autopilot's brain are no longer functional. They cannot think by themselves. You never finish your mail now.
The idea must come from us abroad.
Yes.
We are also going to bring the idea of boycotting of election. You will follow that because your brain is not functional anymore. We have to.
Do you hear that? When they tell you to boycott election, you are going to do that because your brain is not functioning. That because your brain is dead. Because na brain again will. That is why they create new accounts and call you to come and be donating. You are donating because your brain is dead. You are donating because you cannot even think by yourself. You never finish. Oh, listen, oh. If Nani they tell them say their brain is dead, they will say, Mazi, why are you? Your own orga is now is talking to you people. Listen.
Bring ideas for you. You don't think like human being because you have not even think of how to eat 3 square meal a day.
I don't hear that one.
So
well.
you have
Let me
3 square meal a day.
No, let me
human being because you have not even to bring ideas for you. You don't think like human being because you have not even think of how to eat 3 square meal a day. So you are very lucky to have millions.
Do you see the reason why they are following him? In fact, this video, I got to play it again. He said that they cannot think by themselves. Even some of them cannot think on how to eat 3 square meal a day. They cannot think by themselves. I told you people that I cannot judge Gumi of iduu with them say or I hear say. I will talk as he come out. Listen, because that is the reason he come out to tell you people that Nelly sold our leader. I have evidence up till today. No single evidence how Nelly sold our leader. Up till today, none of them have presented that evidence. But the Mumu people that are following him cannot ask questions. They cannot ask because the Simon knows that their brain is dead. Simon knows that their brain is not functioning. Simon knows that their brain, they are no longer thinking like a human being. They cannot even think by themselves. They cannot reason. They cannot wake up to say, we are going to do this because they don't have brain. And when Simon tells them to do this, they have to do it because their brain have been taken over by Gumi of iduu. Let me play it.
Made ourselves the guidance of some of them at home.
They made themselves the guidance of them, those at home. Now you understand the reason he will give them ordinary Oka made chakapu or go and attack military. They will carry chakapu to go and face who has AK-49 with AK-47. You see the reason. You see the reason. Now listen. They don't have brain. Gumi of iduu said it. Listen.
Those
his followers that they have used their brain to turn yam to edge goji to prepare yam pottage. Go condom. No wonder he told his followers to carry condom to be moving around. Listen.
Some of you that cannot think like human being again, we have.
Some of you who cannot think like human being, people like us no Konkwo, who cannot think like a human being, person like Odinkemma, who cannot think again. People like those people that is telling you, Gumi of iduu is doing a great job because you cannot think again. Did you hear that? Listen.
Have taken the responsibility of your guardianship. That is what it is. We see that you have lost every legitimacy to make decisions for yourself.
Did you hear that? His followers have lost every legitimacy to make decisions by themselves. And that is why the Gumi and his gang of criminals are making decisions for them. Are you hearing it? It's not coming out from me. Not talk say na me talk am. I am not the one who is saying it. The gumi is not describing anyone who believes in him, how stupid he or she is. And do you know that it's Gumi of Iduri name? It's not Simon Epa. I will play one voice record where his own in-law, a sister to the woman that she's knocking, called him by his original name. I will play the voice here. And after this evening expose, all of you will know that I don't come on social media to be bragging or to be making noise. I come to lecture you so that condom Gumi of Idu have weird in your head so that I will remove it. Listen.
That is why we decide that you sit at home, you sit at home. Because it is one of the way to liberate yourself from this slavery. You can't do it yourself.
You can't do it.
You cannot just wake up tomorrow and say, okay, let us protest to sit at home. You can't. You don't have that brain. Your brain is no longer functional in Nigeria.
Did you hear it? You cannot even wake up today and say you want to do something because you don't have that brain. Your brain is no longer functional. Gumi is telling you guys that your brain is no longer functional. Now you see the reason why Gumi will come and tell you that I am Nelly and Nelly is me. Tomorrow he will come out and look at all of you and say, I lied. Only one lie I lie is that I say that Nelly is me, I am Nelly. And none of you can ask question because your brain is dead, because you don't think, because you did you hear it? Because your brain is no longer functioning. Now you understand the reason why the so-called idiotic the Don who called me and I asked him, what is that thing Nelly and Simon is working together that make Simon to say, if you know what Nelly is doing, you will defend her more than him. He cannot answer me because his brain is not functioning. The reason why you cannot see any autopilot to come on a program and answer one question is because their brain is not functioning. Gumi of Idu knows that all their brain have been knocked like an engine, a car engine that knocked. Did you hear it? Now listen to Gumi.
So the idea must come from us abroad. We are also going to bring the idea of boycotting of election.
Now listen, when they will bring the idea of boycotting election, listen how the Umubingo, what will make the Umubingo to follow the boycotting of election. Listen, oh, listen. Umubingo that is listening from Nigeria, listen how he described all of you. I am not the one who is describing you people now. I am not the person. Sandra Madoka, ordinary buy data. You cannot. What a poor man. I be poor woman. You are poor to the extent that you cannot even buy data for your phone. You are the most useless and the stupid, idiotic amoeba that anyone can come across. Ordinary data and kitty you cannot buy. And you are here. You think you don't have data, you come to my program. Your data, you don't go and buy data, hungry idiot. Listen how Gumi of Idu describe his followers. Listen, you know, when he say boycott election, listen how they boycott it. Let me take it back. Oh yeah, Gumi of Idu, tell me how your followers, how do you command them? I want to hear. Hey, original Gumi.
Idea of boycotting of election. You will follow that because your brain is not functional anymore. We have to bring ideas for you.
Hey. This one, you hear it? When they bring idea of boycotting election, you follow it because your brain is not functioning anymore. You will know your brain is not functioning for you to ask the idiot Boycotting an election without any plan on ground. Where are we heading? Boycotting of election where you don't know what is the plan of a DOS. How can we take it from there? He knows that all of you, your brain is no longer functioning anymore. That is why he closed account. He opened another account because he knows that all of you autopilot members' brain are dead. Is yours no conquer that we ask? Or is it the other one that do head like a battle axe called the Voice of Biafra 247? That one that is head be like a battle axe. Anyunke. All those axe ejawanko. Is it that one that we think? Or is it this pig called Azoka that we think? Who among them can think? All of them, Gumi of Iduu, have wear them condom in their head. He told you, when they tell you to do something, you will do it because you cannot think by yourself. When they tell you to naked yourself, this is how they tell Nelly to bring their nakedness, and Nelly bring her own, because their brain is not functioning. Listen,
don't think like human being because you have not even think of how to eat 3 square meals a day. So
he said they don't even think like human being. Hi, Gumi really finished his autopilot here. Gumi really buried his autopilot alive. Now, you understand. You understand the reason why he will be lying to them. None of them will ask questions. Are you people understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Many of you, he will tell you, oh yeah, go to their platform, start writing me cry me a river. All of you, because your brain is not working, your brain is dead. You cannot even think about yourself. You cannot even think on your own how to eat 3 square meals a day. You will just run and be fine looking for where to attack. Your own is when they command you like Aturu, you start moving like Aturu. All of the autopilot are Aturus. Unu niile bụ Aturu. Am I the person that's saying it? No. I am not the person. I am not the one saying it. You are hearing it. Listen from beginning to the end.
We made ourselves the guidance of some of them at home. Those some of you that cannot think like human being again, we have taken the responsibility of your guardianship.
Yeah, listen.
That is what it is. We see that you have lost every legitimacy to make decisions for yourself.
Like
that is why we decide that you sit at home, you sit at home. Because it is one of the ways to liberate yourself from this slavery. You can't do it yourself. You cannot just wake up tomorrow and say, okay, let us protest to sit at home. You can't. You don't have that brain. Your brain is no longer functional in Nigeria. So the idea must come from us abroad. We are also going to bring the idea of boycotting of election. You will follow that because your brain is not functional anymore. We have to bring ideas for you. You don't think like human being because you have not even think of how to eat 3 square meals a day. So you are very lucky to have millions.
Am I the person who is now saying this? Now, for you to understand that his followers are their brain have rotten. They have a rust brain. Listen, after this my expose. After this my expose today, he will come out tomorrow to tell them that he is not referring to them. He will still tell them because he knows fully well that their brain is not functioning. And anything he gives to them, they will take because their brain is not functioning. Obuluha Adem exist. And anything he gives to them, they will take. Their brain is not functioning. Not then say, He said it here. When he tell them to boycott election, they will boycott because they don't have a brain. They cannot think by themselves. Hey, I meet you in Brussels. Yes. Yes, I meet you, Coded. I think, yes. Of course, yes, not I think. Coded, are you seeing how Gumi is describing his foolish followers? Because Gumi said that their brain is dead. They cannot think by themselves. They cannot reason by themselves. Agwamu Gumi, any day, spirit Igwamu bia watch a video, nyamalu no ga commit. Any day, I don't watch him, but any day I watch one video, that video, errors will fool him. I don't know. It is the God doing because the spirit is in me. Tomorrow night he will tell them that either he is referring to Azoka or to Bingo, Paul Omubiko. Now tell me, if what Gumi is saying is not true, how can a reasonable somebody be following this Gumi? Chris Felix, please mention the name of the person so that can pour the name now this platform can not within the area galanya free. And well, for all mumbu social media, only for zonalo, all mumbu social media. Onyangwa can no name. The question now, if you doubt me, the first time the Gumi of Iduu have said something that is true, that thing that is true is that all his followers cannot think by themselves because all of them condom nisi. All of them have won a condom as a brain. That is why Gumi is telling them the naked truth here, that he is the only person who can think for them, that most of them cannot even think for themselves. When he tells them to do this, they will do it because they don't have brain. They are no longer thinking like a human being. They are thinking like Bingo, they are. They are thinking like a sheep, they are. They are thinking like Umuatoro, so they are. That is why I told you people, in this my platform, I don't entertain zombie followers. Once I notice that you are not with your brain, I will block you by myself, because once I try to bring your brain out to make you to have sense and you refuse to have sense like a Carlo Emmanuel, I will take you out, because in this platform we deal with people that has brain, people that their brain is like computer, people like Ikara Gold, people like Coded Chineke, people like Gina, all these people who are thinking, Chibike, Nwapa, all these people that has brain, Agnes Nachuku, these are people, I mean Agnes Chukwuemeka, these are people that has brain. I will have men, Sonivities, and all these people, they have brain. Not like Umbe group. Umbe group, they don't have brain. They don't have brain. I say I will not block any autopilot. I want them to come and prove to Gumi that they have brain by coming here to challenge me or ask me one question or to answer 3 questions from me. If any autopilot can come this program and answer 4 questions accurate without running away, without beating around the bush, I will stop talking about Biafra. What did I say? I say, if any autopilot person can come here and answer 4 questions without beating around the bush, without lying, answer 4 straight questions, I will stop talking about Biafra. It's a promise. We have a caller here. Greetings, Mwachineke.
Mazindewo, welcome back from Brussels.
Thank you, my sister.
We are awesome.
Thank you.
Phenomenal, fantastic. Proud of you all.
Thank you.
Mission accomplished.
Exactly.
My name is Marindera, speaking from Maryland. Now, you see what you just said moved me to call. I know probably you're not taking calls. Please permit me, pardon me.
Go ahead.
Sure. Now, and greetings to all the warriors. I see them. I have seen them. One of the several was Carol Good. I say that girl, she is something else. I love her.
No, she's
moving forward.
When you see IPOB, you know them.
I know. So very proud of her. On a serious note, very proud. She's formidable on a positive way. Exactly. So what you just said now, I don't watch Experiment. Before, even when I try to watch him, I can. But anytime I'm kind of moved to kind of say, let me pay attention for 5 minutes, I saw this bullshit yesterday, okay? And I wept for him. I'm telling you honestly, I don't like him, but I wept for him. Why did I weep for him? Because I am seeing an empire crumbling before his eyes. His empire, everything he thought he had built, are crumbling before his eyes. And it's dawned on him there's nothing he can do. That's what is happening to this guy. And when you find yourself as a criminal, in that kind of stage or situation, you make a lot of mistakes.
Exactly.
Because now he's trying to do a couple of things. He's trying to save himself, which he cannot, because now he's a damaged good. Yeah, that he damaged himself. He's no more usable. I don't care. So now he's trying to rescue himself from drowning. Unfortunately, he cannot be saved. He's trying to see if he can cover his tracks. He cannot do that because some of his cohorts have been brought down or exposed. Example, Nelly is finished.
Exactly.
He destroyed Nelly. So Nelly is done. And I can tell you from a news I saw, I believe yesterday, on the social media here, federal government of the zoo to assert themselves in an issue in a social media between 2 individuals that don't even live in Nigeria. Whether news are shared or not, for Federal Republic of Nigeria or Zoological Republic of Nigeria, with everything going on in there, they have the time to notice that Nelly's nude was shared or is being shared. By the way, who is Nelly? What position is she holding in Nigeria that will make a nation to come for her rescue? They get themselves up there. They finally confirm to everything we have been speaking. Some of us are speaking with information, some of us are talking out of articulation, some of us are speculation, that federal government are the ones that sponsor this individual. By this move they made, they just confirmed everybody's suspicion. Because you want to tell me, first of all, there have been a lot of controversy on social media. There have been people there's a lady, again, I don't get involved in personal issues. I don't know this lady, God knows. I'm not trying to bring her name, but I must bring her name. One Nkechi Benko. She's a Nigerian too. She lives somewhere in the United States, I think, whether Texas or what. Last year, all that was on social media was somebody shared her news. I never had even a commissioner. I never even had a chairman from her place. I never even hear someone in a group from her place came to her rescue. The question becomes, why is the Federal Republic of Nigeria interested and trying to shut down social media, trying to clamp them from sharing Nelly's news. That was a big giveaway. But my argument with them is, are they trying to stop all these social media sharing, continue to share Nelly's news in Nigeria, or are they trying to control the world? Because, that's stupid. I don't get it. Because, what has happened to Nelly is, once you release, you fast. Once you fast, you cannot control the direction the smell is going to travel. That's you can't control it. Nelly issue is like a fart that has been released. So even if you're trying to clamp people from watching it in Nigeria, the whole world are going to see that news. That's, by the way. So what I'm trying to say is, another thing it tells me is that the federal government have left this experiment. They are not happy that he went that far. The people that sent him are not happy that he went this far to damage Nelly, because they were all working together. That is why they issued that statement. So they have left him in.
Exactly.
Now, yes, I'm telling you, I've been thinking about this since yesterday I saw this. Now, the so-called Biafra Unite has been exposed. See how the mighty is falling one after the other, brick by brick, precept by precept. He was exposed 2 days ago. Yesterday or today, he deleted all the information on his page. They're on the run. So Ekperimana is being, he's finding himself isolated. That is why he's doing this. This bullshit he comes out be talking about, calling on P2B. We are not interested in whatever politics that goes on in Nigeria, whether they vote or not is their own, because I believe, this is my own perspective, the Nigerians, at the fullness of this election cycle, what will happen to them will be worse than what Buhari has done, that they themselves will be the ones that will rise up and come to their awakening to where we are. So I'm not worried about that. I don't care who wins. Nigeria is going to go through a trauma that is going to be worse than whatever they have experienced. And then some of them, because God has a way of moving.
Exactly.
When God is telling you you don't want to listen, He will allow you to be squeezed so that you get it yourself. So, but what I'm trying to say here is this nonsense is trying to project himself. He to be, if he wants to vie for election, who is this? Does he realize how damage he has made himself?
I don't think he knows.
He will get it, but he's getting the pinch. That's why he's running. He's trying to see whether he can anchor somewhere else. And let me tell you another thing that propelled this nonsense he did yesterday. Our people said the business you are so familiar with, that is what you speak about. That's what you trend on. For him to say people in Brussels to have their condoms, because that's what he is. That's what he does. He came into a project that a whole nation, Zoological Republic, gave them a lot of money, sponsoring them. What did he do? He abandoned the project, went into lovey-dovey affair with Nelly. That is what has crashed that project. Because what he's telling you there is that if he was the one that went to Brussels, he would have gone with bags of condoms, because all would have gone there to be chasing, because it's a gigolo. He would have gone there to start looking for the next old woman. He can use his whatever muscle or looks or whatever to get under her pants so that the woman will start sponsoring him. That's what he does. That's his game. So that's what he thinks. That's how another person behaves.
My sister.
He claims to be disciple of Mazin Nandekano. He was not in Brussels. He did not even organize his own. They have not organized anything, even in that fucking Finland he is. I'm going to get off this because I don't want to hold it. The third thing I'm bringing up, why he's doing, you see him running like chicken without head. That's what he's going to be doing now until he finally goes down. Because he's going down. He's like a Titanic. The Titanic ship that hit the iceberg. Even though people inside there were believing it was not going to sink, gradually the Titanic was sinking. That Simon is sinking, whether you like it or not. Look at what
he's dying in silence.
Look at Mazie Dozier. He was there. You went there. You don't make noise. What you people do, action, action, action. and he's sitting on social media, deceiving people, have the impetus, idiot and imbecile, to say that for people in Nigeria who are facing the Nigerian government, the bullets, the live bullets of Nigeria, Zoological Republic, every day and night, they can't even go to their farm because of the Fulani. They can't even come out to trade because of the people he has orchestrated in the name of what is it? Trying to maintain or so mad. Trying to make sure that people sit at home on Monday. He'll unleash his criminals. Our people can't come out. Apart from that, you can't even sleep in your own home. These are the people, these bastards in Finland, who have been squandering our money, raised up his thinking tongue to say their brains are dead. This is an outrage. if every Biafran do not arise up and condemn this bastard and post this thing, just you people that know how to do Karago, I'm invoking you, Biafra, all of you that are warriors. Leave this one that is cheesy, whatever. There's somebody that does that cheesy. You must cut that space. That period, that place where he said that their brains are dead, that they can't even think, they don't even know how to think, how to feed themselves in a day. Because of that, he will be the one telling the world, you must cut it out and make sure you distribute it to everywhere. Our people must see, because it's a complete insult to our fathers, our mothers, our sisters, our gallant men and women who are there facing the zoo every day, dying in their numbers. This is the best he can do. An idiot. Sitting in comfort place in Finland, embezzling our money, turning our places upside down. Look at what Soludo said yesterday today. They have come to a conclusion. IPOB has nothing to do with the insecurity in Biafra. And this idiot is adding salt to an injury our people are going through, because Simon wants to be relevant when he is dead, when he's a dead and damaged good. Nobody created it for him. He did it because of his impatience. He did it because of his immaturity. He did it because he cannot articulate. Saying that our people, he will be the one. How can a blind lead a blind? He's a blind man. So Simon thinks our people are stupid. That's really what he thinks. That is how he has evaluated our people that are useless. He can't even go to Nigeria to face the Nigerian people. These individuals, our brothers, our sisters, our mothers are facing the barrel, the bullet of the Nigerian people, the Zoological Republic, every day. This is the best he can tell them, because Simon wants to be relevant. My brother, I am so angry.
Thank you.
I have been angry since last night.
When you watch the screen, my sister, you will see what Kara Gold wrote there.
Please.
She wrote that, let me bring the comment. The new rumblings is that Simon Ekpa is not his real name. His true identity will soon be revealed.
You know Simon Ekpa?
Yes, but do you know that? Worry not. Worry not. I will play the real name of Simon Ekpa here. And the person that made that call to Simon Ekpa is a sister to the woman that Simon Ekpa is sleeping with now, which means the woman knows Simon Ekpa from home. And when the woman called, the woman did not call Simon Ekpa Simon Neda Ekpa. He called Simon by his real name. After this call, I will play the voice, and you will go and find it. The woman is a former coordinator of a Brescia.
Good. My brother, the masks are coming down one after the other. The masks are coming down. And this guy knows it. That's what I just said it before you said. I said, he knows he's getting close to him. He's standing alone. You see the unmasking of Biafran Unite or something. It is huge. He knows that it is very, very, very close to him. That's why he's doing this, but it is late. The game is over for Simon.
Exactly.
Go and write it somewhere. all this nonsense is coming to talk about is the true person fighting for. Does he think, I don't want to go there because anytime this guy invokes Martin Nandi and tries to act like he can convince him Nandi or can even stand and have an argument or even an argument, a discussion with Martin, he hurts me because I didn't stop. This guy is the worst moron I have ever encountered in my life. He's an idiot. Because when you're stupid and you don't know you're stupid, you're worse than being stupid. My brother, let me be watching. I just need to get this and I need to air it somewhere because it's sad what he has done, what he did yesterday to call our people that their brains are dead. Okay, this is another thing I wanted to bring back and go. So now he's saying that their brains are dead. Is he the one that caged their brains? Most likely. Because he came out last week and told us, or last 2 weeks, that Nelly used juju to cage his brain. So the question I'm asking him now, is he really the one that used juju to cage both Nelly and our people back home? Because for a woman to take her naked leg to give to an idiot like this, to even give to anybody like not even to your husband, you must be stupid and brain dead. Which is the anger I have for Nelly. So, Simon, how do you know our people's brains are caged?
No, my sister.
Because you see it. When you come and explain to us, is it the same juju he did on Nelly? Is it what he did to our people? Let me tell him. He did on arrival. Our people are wise.
My sister.
What he has
done
exposed himself to those who are still following him, if they don't leave him now completely, then that means he is what they are what he's saying. Because first of all, he called you mother coconut head. Those ones let it life open. He has a pattern. He called mother, people that could be his mother, they are coconut head, and they let him lay low. Now he has thrown it on the entire Biafran.
No, my sister, he is not referring to entire Biafra. He is referring to his follower.
My dear,
he is referring to his follower. So any of his follower that is following him, everything he said is true.
What he said that our people back home cannot even think of, they don't have the ability to think how they can feed themselves, give themselves 3 square meals. So for me, my perspective, how I'm reading it, he insulted the entire Biafran, and the entire Biafran must rise up against him. That's my own argument. I understand you, but that's my argument.
Thank you. Thank you, I remain blessed. Thank you for your wonderful contribution. Now, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you people to pay attention to the record I will play here right now, so that you people will understand what Gumi of Iduu has done to himself. Now, for you people to know who is this Gumi, I want you to pay attention to this person that called. Pay attention.
All right, welcome to the program. Good morning from here.
Good morning, Peter Paul.
Did you hear that name? Did you hear it? Listen again.
All right, welcome to the program. Good morning from here.
Good morning, Peter Paul.
Welcome to the program.
How are you?
I'm doing very fine.
What of Adam?
Adam is sleeping.
Ngozi, my sister, uncle.
Everybody is fine.
Now, do you know who is Ngozi? Did you hear the name the woman called? Because with what happened here, it shows that this idiot is a twin. It shows that this idiot is a twin, and his twin brother name is Peter, and he is Paul. And the woman who called just now is a sister to Ngozi, and Ngozi is the woman, the lady, the Simon is friend dating now. The woman that Simon is dating now is called Ngozi, because the person that called is a family person. And that woman, in case you don't know, based here in Italy. In case many of you don't know. Now, you see the name. Now, one thing you will know is this. If this idiot name, I don't know why this name fall with my name, God forbid. It's a Brescia coordinator. Listen, let me play it again.
All right, welcome to the program. Good morning from here.
Good morning, Peter, Paul.
Welcome to the program.
How are you?
I'm doing very fine.
What's up, Adam?
Adam is sleeping.
Who's my sister, uncle?
Everybody is fine.
Okay. Today I will not say anything. I just want to tell you that I'm the one of them that they sacked yesterday as a coordinator.
Yesterday.
Did you hear that? Why I played this video is for you to know that Epa is not his name. In his village, which is very close to my place, I have sent people several times with that name, Epa. Nobody in that village is answering Epa. Yes, thank you, Raphael Chamaka. The name of the woman is Carolina. Carolina, yes. And I have sent people with this name called Simon Epa. In that village, nobody is bearing that Epa and nobody is bearing the same name Epa. In the whole full entire village where this man say he come from. Now, if you want to know the real name you want to get this bastard is this name, Paul. And I walk again to know his surname, because there is with his surname is what we will use to catch the idiot, the Eperima, the gumi of iduu. Yes, former Brescia coordinator. Did you hear the name? Did you hear the name? This man is answering Simon Epa because he don't want any person to locate him. Because he don't want any person to know where he come from. Because he is a fraudster, a 419, a criminal. A criminal. He knows the kind of event he's involving himself into. It's like when Hush Puppy was raining. It's very hard for you to know the real name of Hush Puppy. It's very hard for you to know that Hush Puppy name is Abbas. And because of that, he described his followers. He described with his followers with this.
Made ourselves the guidance of some of them at home. Those some of you that cannot think like a human being again, we have taken the responsibility of your guardianship. That is what it is. We see that you have lost every legitimacy to make decisions for yourself.
People like
that is why we decide that you sit at home. You sit at home.
These are the people that Simon is referring to.
Because it is one of the ways to liberate yourself from this slavery. You can't do it yourself. You cannot just wake up tomorrow and say, okay, let us protest to sit at home. You can't. You don't have that brain. Your brain is no longer functional in Nigeria. So the idea must come from us abroad. We are also going to bring the idea of boycotting of election. You will follow that because your brain is not functional anymore. We have to bring ideas for you. You don't think like human being because you have not even think of how to eat 3 square meals a day. So you are very lucky to have millions.
Did you hear that? Did you hear how he now described his followers? That is why they opened this account. And the idiotic amoebas that is following him will not ask him, hey, Gumi, who authorized this account that you people have opened? Listen here.
That serious times demand serious
Shut up.
counts to us that most of the things that they needed are not given. And we find out that some men on the ground are serious business and serious people. We are the Umadas who are called. We are the Umadas who are on a mission. And that mission is to restore Biafra. That mission is to make sure that everything that is needed for the restoration of Biafra and the release of
I have a caller. Please, let me receive this very important call. Greetings.
Mark, I saw you at Brussels.
Thank you. I am fine, as you can see.
Yeah.
Welcome to the program.
Congratulations to everyone. So,
thank you.
It's Angela from London.
Go ahead.
Look at this Adaka I'm seeing on this program. This Adaka Zoka. Calling our gallant men. Anyway, maybe the people they recruited their children.
Of course.
Look at this stupid non-entity woman calling the anywhere. I can't. It's not the men.
It's not our men. The criminals they recruited.
It's not our men because they're not in charge of our men. Maybe the people they recruited their children. That's why this woman will sit here like Adaka Wenwen, calling those people children. Because they don't know people who are in ESN. They don't know anything about ESN. That's why she can sit down on her comfortable zone, calling the ESN people children.
It's not referring to ESN. God. It's referring to their boys, to their children.
That is what I'm saying. So they're recruiting children. They recruit children. And they give children guns. That's why this woman can sit here calling those people children. Because they don't know anything about ESN. They don't know people who are in ESN. They don't know anything at all about ESN. I can't believe this. This is unbelievable. And coming again to the account they're talking about, that's why these people are zombies. These zombies, they don't have any brain at all. So the Uber account they are contributing money to. All those money they have contributed to. Where is the money? Who is going to be held accountable for those money? For those money they have contributed. All the zombies and fools, the money you have contributed. Where is the money? And now they're trying to bring out another account. They're trying to bring out another account. And now they're telling you in advance that you can't ask for any accountability. Have you been in a village where you don't ask for accountability, like Nigeria, where you don't have accountability? You can see how things go there. In Nigerian government, you don't ask for accountability. You can see how Nigeria moves. That is where you cannot ask for accountability. Everybody will do whatever they like to do, eat money the way they want to eat. You can't ask for any accountability. That is what these women are telling you. They're trying to tell you in advance. They're going to create another account. So, but they cannot give you account of how the money is going to go. And some fools that believe they have brain, some people still believe they have brain. I can see some people writing rubbish. The people really, the people, but I know that some of these people, they are not human beings. Some of them are Fulani. Some of them are one Nigerian. Some of them are haters of Mazen and the Kano. So I don't care about, because a very responsible person, you can't be going to work under this cold or hot weather, because where I am is very, very hot. Very, very hot now. that you don't know what to do. They're making suggestions whether you can be staying in the house to work. And you work under this kind high weather. And you contributed money. And you can't ask for accountability. Another person will come and give you another account where you can give money. You people should wake up. If they put your bread anywhere, even if they put your bread somewhere, can't you pray about it and go and deliver yourself or bring out your bread where your bread is? How can you be suffering and giving these fools money because they don't have anything? They don't have anything. That's why they're coming here, calling themselves Umada, which I know that they are no Umada. Because in Igbo land, Umada, they are responsible people that make things happen, that correct what is going on. Although we don't have Umada in IPOB, we don't have Umada. We have Umada in Igbo land, not in IPOB. Not in IPOB. We don't have anything like that. Yes. All these hungry women everywhere, they are giving themselves names. Just the same way Simon Ekperima is giving himself different kind of names. Nobody brings you out. You are bringing yourself out. All these evil and devilish women. As my head has said before, I was shocked to see that development from Nigerian media, newspaper, sending the Twitter and Facebook and all this stuff. What is the connection of Nedio Febu and Nigerian government? Can't you see that? And this Ekperima, the new sharer, saying that we went to Brussels, that anybody that is going to Brussels should hold a condom. Have you seen what this guy is trying to reduce freedom fighting to? He thinks the freedom fighting is where they do bluefing, where they want to turn our freedom fighting to something I don't know about. So we pay money, struggle to pay for airlines, for air tickets, struggle to pay where we are going to sleep, struggle to pay for our food, and this stupid guy sits in his comfortable zone, telling that anybody that goes, because that is what he does. That's why he's here doing support with the Nedio Febu on social media after he showcased the Nedio Febu's nude. Because Nedio Febu is not doing any juju. They were doing sex video. The sex video Nelly was doing with him. He thought we are that kind of freedom fighters. Then we are here. People are dying back in Zoom. People are paying with their blood. Even today, they're killing people. And he thinks that people are going to Brussels to go and do rubbish. Because that is, he's a thief. He's a thief. He's just a useless guy. Useless guy that has destroyed, because he doesn't even have future before. He's trying to have future, but later he destroys all his future because he's evil. He tries to be relevant, but he has destroyed all his relevancy. Because no responsible person can come to his platform to showcase anything you want to do. Because when you want to come to his platform, you have destroyed your future as well. Let's say one of these politicians want to come. Another party can use it because he's a new sharer. He's a new sharer. He shared the news of his colleagues, partners, and crime. First, in his Twitter. Somebody who said that he's responsible, which I know is not responsible, he's a thief. He's a thief. He doesn't have work. He doesn't have work. He's just messing up people, trying to still defraud our people. But I don't care. As I said, I don't care. If you have a lot of money to spend, go and continue giving them. But at the end of the day, no fight well, that is not going to hold anybody responsible.
Exactly.
They're doing disclaimer now. It's disclaimer that doing now. Soka is doing disclaimer.
Exactly.
He said, you can't have anybody, you cannot explain how the money is going to be spent. So when you are giving them money, you don't ask them how the money is being spent. Because they have told you, so the 18th are going to do their donation. If you have any stupid money, as you don't have any responsibility back in your home, many of your relatives are suffering Many of your village people back home now, the hunger everywhere. You can't give them money. You are giving money for insecurity. Because anybody that gives money to these people, you are promoting insecurity.
They are helping the zoo politicians.
Exactly. Like now, Nelly of Facebook has disassociated herself from them. Nelly has her own men. What is it called? What is the name?
Is it men or children?
Simon the Experiment has his own men.
Is it men or children? Because what I had Azuka called is children.
Exactly. When you are giving all this money, no pathway were among the people contributing to insecurity. That is what I'm trying to tell you. And Simon is telling you don't have rent. He said you don't have rent. They are going to be the one taking for you. Which nobody has said, how can this guy be so? Look at him. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It's the people that are fools that are following him because he's fool, because they don't calculate things. They don't calculate it. He will lie today. Tomorrow he says differently. Look at him sharing the nude of a woman, coming tomorrow again, telling them that he's not the one that shared it with the native doctor. And the fools, they believe. Because I see some people that were telling me that he's not the one that shared it with native doctor. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it.
No, if someone tell you that he is not the person who shared it, his native daughter, just ask the person simple question. What is the Twitter handle of the native daughter? Or what is the Facebook page or account name of the native daughter? So that you will go and see it here.
What I'm saying, I told them I cannot believe it. Some people say that he's the one that is called Chichi, the native doctor. It's this Chichi that posted it. So because he continued lying to them, and that's why he's talking to them anyhow he likes. And so Kana is telling people that when you contribute your money, we are not promising how the money is going to be spent. We are not promising what we are going to do with the money. We are not going to promise where the money is going to go. We are not going to promise what we are going to use the money to do. They can use the money and travel from one country to another and go and spend holiday with their family. So you don't ask them how the money is being spent. So that's why we always call you zombie friends. Because if you are not zombie, you are going to ask for accountability. After all, this is where your account. As I told somebody, I said these people, they have changed to where their account. The person said, no, they haven't changed to where their account. Because I asked where is the money, your money going? He said, where is their account? Then I said, now they have changed to where their account. If they have having problem with the money. Now, where will the money going? He said, it's where their account. I said that they have changed it. Now, I think I have confirmed what I said. They are changing it. So the people, are you hearing? They have changed their account. So it's no more where their account. Who authorized the account? Who authorized that account? Because before they were lying to you, the Martin and the can authorize that account. Yes? So now, who authorized this account they want to raise for ESN money? My problem is that it's not that they are raising for it, if they are raising money. Why are they using ESN to raise this money? That is my problem. Because I know that the money is not going to ESN. So same on ever. Be prepared that you are going to go to jail at the right time. Because this is not the problem of IPOP now. The problem of IPOP is to bring in and the Kano out. And you are not going to distract us. We have a mission. So now, it's not you now, it's a small thing to us. Our mission is for commanding and the Kano to come out. But at the right time, you are going to pay for all this nonsense you are doing. Why are you using ESN to contribute funds? Who are you giving those money? Who are you giving those money? And now I think I'm setting up that they cannot give account how the money is going to go. So what are you people doing? Why are you stupid people with ESN? Why are you stupid people with ESN? Why? So that is all I can say, Mark. This is really sad.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your wonderful contribution and remain blessed.
And you too.
You know, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. What these people, the people they are addressing here has nothing to do with the people who are agitating for Biafra. They don't have, they are not referring to Umu Chineke. They are really referring to the people Simon called them. Those who they don't have brain, because you that have brain cannot send your money to these people. You that have brain cannot listen to Gumi of Iduu and follow it because you have brain. The people they are actually addressing is what they are. All those names Gumi of Iduu call them is 100% correct because they cannot think on their own, because they cannot reason on their own. As I can reason for my own, the first question I will ask these people is, who authorized this new account and which person's name do they use? You're listening device.
Hello?
Hey, turn down I don't want to be hearing myself.
Hello?
Ndewo, welcome to the program. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello?
Tell us who you are.
Hello, hello?
Tell us who you are. I think that one is not serious. Let me hear from another caller here. Welcome to the program. Tell us your name and where you are calling from. Ndewo. Go ahead. You have 2 minutes, please. So that we will have loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay. There is a question I want you to ask all those people that is following that video. You know, before like 3 months or 5 months ago, you are saying, I can't know. Why the US are open? Why the US I can't see what our leader announced. Our leader authorized email account. Now, your leader is saying that email account is no more good. That email account is not available anymore. Then who authorized the one they want to use now? Actually, can they follow the guy? Because number, even people with the information, no one gonna open email on camera or one land with the Matana Rose. One land with the Matana Rose. That email account of us actually the page when they say now to work, okay, only our leadership people are I want to know this email account, don't have me. Then Simon and me and you then that email account is what I will know. Email account is what our leaders. Then but again, indeed, so email account has a million. Now we go. Well, I can't do it. Now, email account another thing. And I will quick. You know, our leadership. Okay, now email account. Once it goes in or for the more account, who never talk and you are free and I go. You can't make the law for now. Only and not a cheat. If you live there, but I'm not more time with it. And you know what you are doing one or what you really only you look that is look let us so that woman only use that as okay good material ground when ha in high azoka kusidia no other balance and really put it what do company ala do allow and happen but makaya wana hali hivi gondo na hala rangi na wa leadership US
Maz, round up your 2 minutes. Your 2 minutes agafego. Round up your 2 minutes agafego.
Okay. Ima mmoja leo anaitwa ni process now. Now we do to pass it up on our main tomorrow. Our leadership, Malo 11. So since it's here now, we can see going in the full year. I will say the leader living a best and take our leadership. I will allow you. What else you have not go? Because now when the government starts, we are going to use or how they can I will be number. Oh, now I'm going to be full year. Which one they are going out? I'm going to family. Okay, now. You go in the heart of the new your account. What now we come for that? Only the that all the account. What you got, and I deposit. Well, so many of the kind of I'm married, I'm going to put you now.
The people who nefolie Mazi unu ga-akwụsị isi people nefolie na-ajụ ajụjụ because he have already said that the whole people that are following him are brain dead. Their brain is dead. All of them. He said it with his mouth. So how can someone that has that don't have brain ask question? So you people should stop asking his followers to ask questions. Simon said it. I played the video more than 5 times here, and you people are still asking his followers to ask. How can a person who cannot think for himself, how can the person now ask a question? Even Simon tell you that his followers cannot even think about 3 square meal a day for themselves. And we are asking, how can somebody who is like that, you are asking me to ask for them to ask questions? It's like you're asking a blind man, the 2 cars that run past us now, which color are they? How would they know the color? Why they are blind? So Simon, in fact, let me play the video again before any other person will say he wanted the followers to ask questions. I think I will play the video. Let me leave you for here for now. Let me play the video so that other people will hear from it. Listen and listen.
The guidance of some of them at home. Those some of you that cannot think like a human being again, we have taken the responsibility of your guardianship. That is what it is. We see that you have lost every legitimacy to make decisions for yourself. That is why we decide that you sit at home, because it is one of the ways to liberate yourself from this slavery. You can't do it yourself. You cannot just wake up tomorrow and say, okay, let us protest to sit at home. You can't. You don't have that brain. Your brain is no longer functional in Nigeria. So the idea must come from us abroad. We are also going to bring the idea of boycotting of election. You will follow that because your brain is not functional anymore. We have to bring ideas for you. You don't think like human being because you have not even think of how to eat 3 square meal a day.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? So now nobody should be asking his followers questions because he have described the people that are following him. So what he's saying here is 100% correct. All his followers are just zombies. They cannot even think by themselves. So my brother, thank you for your wonderful contribution and remain blessed. Ndewo. Welcome to the program, Jideofo. Ndewo.
Am I loud?
Be audible.
Okay, thank you very much, brother. I really miss you for these few days. This program. I so much thank you. You are doing a great work. You are a man. I'm so much appreciated. This is the first time. Already, I appear in a program one time, but because of network, I couldn't meet up. Sometimes I appear in your program. I'm very happy that now many of our brothers, I know what this guy is doing. So painful. Even me, sometimes when I look at that guy, I see him like, maybe if it is possible for me to pull him out of that video, to use my hand and design him, because no deserve to be. It's very helpless. It's very helpless. But I'm happy. Many guys are coming back. Even here I am. We have received, we have collected many guys from his hand. And we are
Your network is disturbing. I think he is having a network problem. You have to go and come back and fix your network. Now, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, you listen to him. You listen to everything he said here. Let me tell you, for the first time he's saying something truth is this thing. So I don't want anywhere somebody will be saying they are referring to Biafrans. No, they are not referring to Biafrans. They are referring to their followers. Is it me that we take order from him? No. I reason by myself. I think by myself. And that is why you see me here. I ask questions. The people he is talking about are those zombies. Zombie like Osno Okonkwo. Osno Okonkwo is a well-loaded zombie, a house pet for that matter zombie, a house pet zombie. So that is why he cannot think or ask questions. When they open account, they cannot ask questions because all he knows them by their brain. Welcome back, Mwachineke. Please, I didn't get your name. Tell us, can you introduce yourself before you proceed? Your network is really bad. If you can call on telephone, call.
Maybe I will check and call. But I really want to Biafrans to know that this guy is like a vulture in this struggle. He doesn't wish anybody good. This guy there's something I'm about to tell you before the network come on. I know many guys they will be attacking your program because you are doing a great work. We have received 3 guys from the hand of this guy in homeland, in our land, in our Biafra land. These guys are former ESN. But because this guy deceived them, because this trick he's using for the people that their mental is very low. If from West Africa or Africa, I remember you see how he talks with members. So that's that you know the kind of people he's playing with. So we have received 3 guys from this guy's hand. They are now neutral, doing legit work because they cannot be able to go back to the original ESN again. And they have received their sense back again. So I so much appreciate you. If let's still go on introducing myself. Because I can see my name is there, Jidofo. I'm a Biafran from Enugu State. I'm from Enugu State. So I don't want to take much of your time. I just want to come in and say thank you. Thank you. I'm seeing you. If nobody's seeing you, I'm seeing you. I'm seeing the great work you're doing. And many Biafrans are seeing it. Thank you so much. Keep it on.
Thank you, Mwachineke. Thank you for a wonderful contribution. I say, Mechukwu okike abịama. Onye pụrụ ime ihe niile guide and protect you. You see. Now, the problem here is that he is scamming his followers at the same time telling them that he is scamming them. And his followers cannot think because they are brain dead. They are brainless. They don't have common sense. They don't have thinking faculty. Why Bazooka? Bazooka, in the other hands, calling the people that they recruited children. Do you know the meaning of children? How old is Bazooka? How old is Bazooka to call other people's children? And her useless husband is there, cannot go back home and join ESN. As a military man, he is. The useless man, that pim pom, coca bread. The useless man that is managing that pig called Bazooka cannot go back as a military man. That is why Bazooka will be calling people's children her children. I don't know where they recruit children. But if you are following Gumi of Iduu, you are well described as children. Simon opened his dirty smelling gutter mouth to tell you people that none of you can think. None of you can reason like a human being. You have lost the legitimacy to think on your own. And tomorrow, all of you will come out open brown teeth and be calling Mmejegbun Kapia, Mmejegbun Oke, Mmejegbun Bala, Mmejegbun. Because he knows all of you don't have brain. Those that have brain have left them since. The people that left there are bingos. His real name is Paul Njoku. His real name is Paul Njoku, a younger brother to Peter Njoku. Go to his document, you will never see Njoku. That is why we are here, to unmask him. He is scamming all of you because he knows all of you are brainless. Anything he can give you, all of you will take it. Because unu bu nkapia, umu nkapia, umu gumi. None of you can reason. None of you can think. The same way you see those idiotic people who are saying they are IPOB, today they are one Nigeria. Any IPOB person that campaign for P2B is a one Nigeria list. Any IPOB person that campaign for P2B don't deserve, if you have lost the legitimacy to call Nelly Ofebu any name because you are worse than Nelly Ofebu. Any IPOB person that campaign for P2B is worse than Simon Ekpa, the Paul Njoku, you cannot be fighting for disintegration of Nigeria at the same time fighting for one Nigeria to be moving forward. These are the reasons, the kind of people that Gumi is controlling. These are the kind of people that Gumi is controlling. Those who don't know their left from right. How can you be saying, Masin Namdekan is your leader, at the same time you are attacking Fadambaka because of P2B? You a moron. Chineke ga-abụgo ọnụ. Chukwu ga-akpọgo ọkụ. And tomorrow you will come out and tell me, Mazi, you hardcore, thunder fire, you fire that you're hardcore. So you want to keep Mazi Namdekan in DSS custody till 2023. You are a mad moron. When Gumi is described, know that you fall in category of those people that Gumi is talking to. They just open an account. Nobody asked who authorized that account. Did you discuss it with Onyendu? The money that was contributed to the other account, what happened to it? Then just come out and tell you people, oh, Nelly and the Yibo have taken it. We have opened new account to start contributing. After contributing, then Gumi and Azoka will have issue. Azoka will take it. And they will open a new account. Then you will start contributing because you are a zombie. You are a typical zombie. You don't have any thinking faculty. I want to tell you today, we have we have different type of saboteur. We have different type of saboteur. Those who are like this Paul Njoku, aka Gumi of Iduu, aka Simon Ekpa, who are scamming Biafrans direct, and those who say they stand with IPOB leadership and they be campaigning for P2B, the same way Gumi is standing is the same way you will stand, because all of you are criminals. All of you are a bunch of scammers, scamming Biafrans with scamming people with Biafran name. How can you come out and tell people that Nelly say Biafra is dead while you are campaigning for P2B, which means you are vindicating Nelly? Ibonyala, even if you love P2B, Tell him to go for maximum kind of release. In una freedom. This is the hard time you make a very hard decision. It's either you want Biafra or you want one Nigeria. You cannot be fighting for Biafra nation at the same time fighting for one Nigeria. You're a madman. Also, it's only a madman can do such thing. Allow them to play their politics. Who will let the person win? Play your own politics of Biafra restoration. Very soon I will start mentioning names. I have screenshot all your posts in the freedom fighters. Freedom fighter na Noto. One Nigeria na iye. Then tell me why Gumi will not scam you. Tell me why you will not be scammed. This program, I will end it exactly 2 hours program. Just in the next 4 minutes, I will end it. But let me tell you people, the real identity of Gumi of Iduu have been revealed. And he is not Simon Ekpa. The same way the real identity of Biafra Unite have been revealed. Their empire have fallen. They have failed. Everything have collapsed. Everything have collapsed in your own eyes. Everything is coming to the public. Let me address this guy. Don Chris, DOS said that they are not interested in election and they are not against it. Meaning that they have nothing to do with those that believe in one Nigeria. Those who believe in one Nigeria, let them carry their one Nigeria and do whatever they want. You as an IPOB, you as an Biafran, what that message stands for is for you to make your decision. DOS never told any person to go and join politics. DOS distanced themselves from the one Nigerian politics so that anything that happens, you will not say that is DOS. Any killing that they kill themselves there, you will not bring it close to IPOB. Have you seen anywhere DOS tell anyone that to go and campaign for P2B? I listened to China Sanworu. He said that they will come back in shame. He said it, and that is how it is. Go and serve Nigeria and come back a disgrace. So if DOS disassociate themselves from anything that has to do with the election, does that give you as an IPOB the right to go and become one Nigeria? That means you don't even know what you want from the beginning. That means you don't know yourself. You don't know your life left from your right. And this Don Chris is one of the autopilots. How can you even reason? You are thinking from your own news. This is how Simon described all of you. All of you have lost the legitimacy to reason on your own. You autopilot. So I wasn't surprised that you cannot think nor reason on your own. It's not a surprising thing because your master have already said it all. Was your leader outside or inside in 2019? Where was he? No, you want to teach the leadership of IPOB their job. As a madman you are. Yeah, that, if I think with your brain. Stop thinking with your news. And our leader did not see you. You are nothing but nothing. If you are something valuable or something reasonable, at least our leader could have picked you for one thing. But he did not qualify anything. So you are as useless as you use condom. Condom use. Have a color here.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the program.
Hello. Good evening. Oh, Marty John from UK. Can I take a call?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So this guy now this stupid question on I'm on name was something somebody could on your program the other day. So and I thought about that question. I pondered over that question, and I began to realize that Dr. Pilot, like you said, like Oga said, I think they are brain damage to it. Somebody say Martin and the Kano, I put up on a court. Where see me how I put the autopilot in the mouth. So the guy saying, where was the autopilot guy? Where's the Nan the Kano or where have autopilot or say Amba? So what does that tell you? So that apart. So this guy now do this question. We are talking about election agreement at 2023, 1 year ahead. So this guy said, I'm not going to no election in Biafra, no election. Kinata Moru said, IPOB have the authority and the power to lock down Biafra land as a whole in 24 hours notice. So why would you be talking about 2023 election now, giving your enemies, although Simon is the enemy anyway? So tell it, if you want to drag the US, maybe to say something, you give your enemy, element of surprise.
Yes.
In a war situation or in a kind of real fight, element of surprise. Someone saying Abu Sojo, we have an element of surprise. So you don't have to be talking about year 2023. Now, I think the capacity is to lock Biafra land now tomorrow to Saturday. Looking at radio Biafra 24 hours plus time to school and those people will obey. So why this thing, this donkey is one again?
It's an autopilot
This kind of stupid question. Why is he asking that kind of stupid question? 2023, Simon I don't know what is wrong with this autopilot or human being. Sometimes I begin to think maybe and some of them were abroad because some were sometimes in terms of maybe mentally but some of them been abroad. So I don't know why they are thinking like this, my brother. So that one apart. As look as in a thorough investigation. We talk about the account and we have their role, we create a two account. So in autopilot, you can also never see CIA and the FBI had that investigation. And they put up the whole thing. The whole thing to their tours. Give them details. You may go in investigation. Gonna go me investigation. Imagine a beg me investigation. So I don't know what is wrong with people. What is wrong with this Azoka? Now she look like this ape we see in Congo forest.
Makachi.
Silverback gorilla. That is what Azoka. When I see Azoka, I see a silverback gorilla. And the other one in Spain called the Biafra voice. It look like UFO. What is wrong with these people?
The only thing the only thing I did not take came and now for Azoka. How Azoka go take Tom man on? Ke Azoka njememu ife die we nyiloto with this kind nature. Hey! All the one crazy. Ibutezi ni die na atuyali ezi. Imagine onye na akwasa Azuki ko yoga na anu kuruku iche na ezi ki na akwasa iko.
My brother, these people are not human beings. But look, I don't know what to say anymore. I'm tired of talking about autopilot. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you. I remember blessed. No, honestly speaking, keki gebi will also can I do send in bed. Keki fegi gejini loto. That is why I enjoy that man. I'm more the man na I know the man. I can't tell because two of them just look like two pigs living in the same house. Is now Bobby no more phone. Imagine. Oh, Azu kamezia mistake no ebe niile shibishi. That is dịka mmiri akpụ eju ebe niile, mmiri akpụ ebe niile ya awụ mmiri akpụ. Ọ dịka ebe akpasuru ewu ezi afọ, ebe niile ga-atọ woto. Chai. Very animalistic idiot. That is a amalom no. Ịchọ n'ịnụ nwaanyị na enu nwaanyị anya na enwe ndị ọ bụ all those great grandfather kwesịrị ịdị na-anụ. Well, onye the man self o nwere ike ịbụ all these people eji efiche shu na military na-enwere ihe ha past. Gumi just finished all his followers. I'm going to post this video specially. It's a special package for Gumi followers. I'll see them really. Man, they put out before ended the program, can pull their followers the voice again.
To have millions.
Listening, Gumi. I really appreciate the first time he tell his followers the raw truth. For his followers to know the truth. Gumi, Bingo, listen to una master.
The guidance of some of them at home. Those some of you that cannot think like human being again, we have taken the responsibility of your guardianship. That is what it is. We see that you have lost every legitimacy to make decisions for yourself. That is why we decide that you sit at home, you sit at home. Because it is one of the ways to liberate yourself from this slavery. You can't do it yourself. You cannot just wake up tomorrow and say, okay, let us protest to sit at home. You can't. You don't have that brain. Your brain is no longer functional in Nigeria. So the idea must come from us abroad. We are also going to bring the idea of boycotting of election. You will follow that because your brain is not functional anymore. We have to bring ideas for you. You don't think like human being because you have not even think of how to eat 3 square meals a day. So you are very lucky to have millions.
Imagine, I have this will be the last caller for today's program. Welcome to the program. Tell us your name and where you are calling from.
Greetings. Greetings.
Ndewo.
Ahamu Yeshua Anyanwututu.
Yeshua. Afọ Igbo bi ya ka afọ a.
Yeshua Anyanwututu. You see?
Go ahead, Yeshua.
Yes. I have said this times without number that all these things, this Simon Epa, this lady Nelly, and all these people together, they are just a fabrication. They are fake. Everything I told you earlier, they are all fake. Simon Epa is real name is not Epa Simon. And from my own perspective, I think it is Simon Peter or something. So it's Peter that he changed to Simon to deceive people or whatever, or the Paul.
No, his real name is Paul, because the woman that called is the woman that so the woman knows him from his child, knows everything about him. Yes. So and the woman forget to call him his fake name and called him his real name. And when you watch, you listen well, he did not deny that name. He did not say anything.
True.
He smiled, because if he denied it, the woman might say, no, this is your name. So for him to maintain, he now keep quiet. And for you to know that the woman knows him well, the woman now asks him, how is Ada? Abin Adamu? I don't know. And also, what of Ngozi, my sister? The sister that the Omelokwe Gonisio, Okwa Bolo Laba for free. So at that point, you understand what is playing, because his real name is Njoku Paul.
Yeah.
And believe you me, with this Njoku Paul, we will get to know everything about him. So if you are still making research on Gumi of Iduu, his real name is Paul Njoku. You can use that to get him. Simple as that.
Yeah. And I'm happy now that because God has placed a standard of confusion in their midst. Chukwuokike has placed a standard of confusion. They can no longer understand themselves.
Exactly.
The same plans that they took out to deceive gullible people and the gullible people of our land are the same plans confusing them now.
Exactly.
And they are all scattered and confused. As plenty as they are, this person is doing less, they are not in unity. And I am praying, I'm using this opportunity as who I am, to decree and declare that is the same way Chukwuokike will confuse those higher ones that are sending them, those ones that are sponsoring them, and even those as far as the UK, Britain, people that know what to do that are not doing it. God will confuse them, and there will be troubles and troubles in their midst, starting from today onward until they let us go. Their confusion will not stop from here. Just as God confused the Tower of Babel. These are Babylonians. Now, these are Babels. They are working for the caliphate, which all of them are Babels, if you understand from the word of God. So they are Babylonians. So, as God confused them in time past that they were trying to build the Tower of Babel, and he confused their language, it is the same instrument my Lord Chukwuokike will use, and they will all be confused. They will also be confused that they will even not see any reason why they are holding Mazin Nnamdi Kanu anymore. They will not see the reason. They will be confused. That's what, but everybody, the whole Nigerians will turn at them, the whole Biafrans, everything will turn at them too. That they must be confused. They must be confused. They must be confused.
You see?
And the confusion will come out to the public, just as medical confusion will come out to the public. And,
you see?
All these people, they will be publicly confused and utterly put to shame. So shall it be. So shall it be.
You see?
I've made my contribution.
Thank you, Chineke, for your wonderful contribution. May Chukwuokike abịa ma onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, guide and protect your family and your household. You say?
Amen. Amen. Yours too, brother.
Thank you, and remain blessed.
For you, brother. God bless you. Thank you for the great work. Don't stop exposing the enemy within.
That is my job now, you know.
Yes.
Thank you, and remain blessed.
Yes, brother. I pray for more strength for you, brother.
Thank you, and remain blessed. I'm going to change my name to my English name to my Igbo name, because this person, this Gumi, have corrupted that my name, Paul. My name is Onyemechi Afibum. So with that, I'm very soon I'm going to change this name Onya corrupt goal to my Igbo name, which is Onyemechi, because Onya corrupt to go Paul. Onya corrupt to go Paul. Onya corrupt to go Paul. Walai. That name Paul have been corrupted or they go contaminated. Hey. If maybe wo. Ekpere m ọjọọ wee chọgide afa of amala m nwaanyị eji wee bụ onye Paul. Ekpere ma nkapịa for that matter. Nkapịa. Ezigbo nkapịa. Which mother you dey respect? If unu ga ebe mother na-agba akwụna na-enwe respect. Oh, now your mother bụ that bazooka. Know that you are motherless. Any person that bazooka ụmụadaka, any of those ụmụadaka highway mụta malụ na inwelo nne, just know were egwu ọgwụ ego is more better. Ọ bụrụ na nne gị nọ na ụmụadaka led by Gumi, were ya gwụọ ọgwụ ego na onwere ụlọ ọba, were ya ga agwụ ọgwụ ego, ọ bụgodu 5 naira ka ọ mụta, were ya taa chingom. Because ị happy ọ ga-disgrace gị. Charity abakwam nyabife ogologo ike. No wonder na uji ekweghị wee kpa afia. Imagine someone that is ashamed of his name. Somebody that is hiding his identity. And he will tell you that he's doing expose. What type of useless expose? I tell you, he can hijack MAP. Because if you can the afanati anonu, if you can the afanati anonu, my brother map. Say, who is your brother map? I am not your brother. Stop calling me your brother. And a village has a berima. Village has a berima. Ndị be anyị ga-abịa dọrịa hie maka na nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ụmụ gumi enwere uche, ha enwere brain. He can corrupt that name. Kedu ka nwoke nkwụ pipe na ngadi anabụ ga-eji gaa bụrụ a woman leader ọ bụlọkwa boys leader nke o ji abụ men's leader. Woman leader nwoke gbara ajị na-abụ woman leader. Nna ya Simon ekwesịrị iji wee chụọ aja maka chi, ekwesịrị iji onye achụ aja. Ogodo iji wee kwado alụsị, just no si alụsị ya were na-eji wee kpọrọ gị jara, just take carry go libe nnọọ. Just nnọọ taba onwere ụlọ ife aba. Ndị be anyị ana m eweta n'isi njedebe n'ụbọchị nke tata wee na-asị gị bụrụ nwa autopilot ọ kakwa mma na ibi ntelọtọ before kondọm esi gị na brain bazie n'ime afọ, maka na kondọm a iyi ọ bụrụ na iyipụghie nekwa gị na ọnwụ. Yipụ kondọm ka ị nwere onwe gị. Chaalụ ndị autopilot ka brain gị na-chiete, maka na sabo ntị ike ka ị na-akwado ibu. Ajọsọ m sị ka Chineke nna metụ brain unu niile aka ka unu na-chiete. Ana m asị nya amaala anyị niile mma, ka Chukwu okike abịa ma onye pụrụ ime ihe niile gozie Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, chekwebie ma dubie ọpụpịa na mbata ya, ka o chekwebe ndị IPOB leadership niile GOS, ka o chebe ndị niile bụ ndị IPOB member, especially media warriors, chekwebe anyị niile. Ọnaka mkpere ọnaka ọ ga-adị. Ise unu mana IPOB media warriors abụrụ sọsọ ndị na-broadcast o. Ndị nọkwa na comment section bụkwa IPOB media warrior. Mmadụ dịka Chigozie Ribe is IPOB media warrior. Mmadụ dịka gị na AB gị na is IPOB media warrior. Mmadụ dịka Karagod is IPOB media warrior. Mmadụ dịka Obioma Okorie is IPOB media warrior. Mmadụ dịka Mary Ọnụọha is IPOB media warrior. Mmadụ dịka Anthony Okeke is IPOB media warrior. Mmadụ dịka Alusi Idemmili is IPOB media warrior. We have many IPOB media warriors. How many ka m ga-akpọkwa n'afa? Ị gaa na comment section, ị ga-afụ many IPOB media warriors. Maazị Miro is also IPOB media warrior. We have a lot of them. Ekele ọlụ eke. Onye ọbụla na-agba wing ya na-agbasi ike. That is why anyị ji ekwulu chimchim. Wee sị na ọ ga-amala anyị niile mma. Ise. Ndewonu. Until I come your way again.